The Tidwell Taste Store has returned. No French lesson this time.
Alright.
Mainly because we got an Australian wine.
Okay.
This is... actually, I wanted to go ahead and preface this a little bit. The people at Yellowtail were nice enough to follow us on Twitter. And after that, it was after a review that we did of one of their products. So if any of you are watching this from Yellowtail, thank you for that. And we're going to do a lot more of your wines. Got a whole lineup, and we're going to try pretty much the flagship wine that you guys do. This is a Shiraz.
What?
This is a Shiraz. Shiraz is known as pretty much the quintessential Australian grape. It's known to be earthy, pretty bold, and I would have to imagine this one is probably going to be fairly fresh tasting, as most Yellowtail wines are not aged for an extensive period, so usually they're more fresh tasting and all that, but the Shiraz grape has a tendency to be earthy in itself. So
my qualm would be that this creature does not have a yellowtail.
Actually, it does not. It has an orange tail, doesn't it?
Seems a little odd.
Yeah.
You would think it would have a yellowtail. Wouldn't you?
I would, yes. They list the flavors as mulberry, spice, and smooth vanilla.
Do with the thing.
What? Oh my god. I feel so stupid.
There you go.
And they list, let's see here. They list the enjoy with a good steak or in front of a roaring fire.
Roaring fire, holy shit. It's dangerous.
This is 13% alcohol by volume.
Dangerous enjoyed in front of a Roman.
It says it's approachable.
Roaring fire?
Roaring fire.
Holy
Approachable, fresh, flavorsome, and has personality of its own. Like I said, 13% alcohol by volume. Produced and bottled by Casella Wines, Weekly Road, Yenda, Australia. Now, obviously, a wine of this stature pretty much doesn't need this aerator, but as we said, we're going to do it for all because it's really not fair to do it for some and not for others. It's not fair to do it for expensive wines and not for cheap ones.
Yeah,
it's just,
exactly.
It's just almost a scheme at that point.
Yeah.
All right.
No fair.
That's really not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Definitely, like, very dark berry
I
flavors.
prefer it to that other one we
The
had.
Archifloid
that French
Pinot
one
Noir?
we had, yeah. Just gonna see. Okay.
Do you get that very dark berry thing going on?
Yeah,
Like
little
a
bit.
very
I think
deep
I did.
black or blueberry or something like that?
I'm not so sure about the smooth vanilla, but I mean, it's not like it is vanilla flavored. So.
I kind of see what they're saying. It's almost
Right.
more of a... I am actually getting a little bit of vanilla on the aftertaste.
Really?
A little bit.
Maybe my palate just isn't refined enough to taste that.
I mean, we're drinking Yellowtail Shiraz. You know, $6 bottle of Shiraz. But, hey,
So?
for $6, this is great stuff. Great stuff. 8.0.
Still need a fucking palate to taste shit, man.
God.
What?
You're vehement about the Yellowtail.
I'm just saying. If you want to taste shit, you still need a palate. I don't care how much it costs.
All right, give me a little not a recommendation. Give me a little information about the wine. What do you think? What do you think?
It's not bad. It's kind of growing on me. Yeah, it kind of grew on me. I mean, it's not like typically. Said before, say it again. Not much of a wine guy, me. But when I do go for wines, usually I'll go for the sweeter kind. Blah blah blah. Anyways, this is not a sweet wine by any means, but I like it.
It's fresh flavored. It's not like
Yeah.
super, pungent and bitter.
But
nothing
it
like
doesn't have that like. In a lot of wines, specifically red wines, I'll get like an off-putting tartness and like there's like a dryness about it that's not.
It'll dry your mouth out.
It's not like it's not like it's dry but
Right.
it's tasty and good.
It completely dries your
It's
mouth
just kind
out.
of like unpleasant to drink because it's so dry. But this
Yep.
is not like that.
That is called the cloying effect of wine.
Yeah, I'm not getting that from this, at least not yet.
No, you shouldn't. I mean, this is not like that. I honestly, I never have seen it when I drank this before, but I do get on the aftertaste a little bit of that very lightly, but that smooth vanilla they're talking about, I am getting it this time. And it's really not just because I read that. I really am getting this like vanilla-y sensation afterwards. Like it's not like it's almost like not like that it tastes like vanilla, but it just has a vanilla-y reminiscence to it. I really like it. This is a I'm gonna up my rating. This is an 8.5 for me. $6 a bottle, by the way.
Wow.
The big bottle, $10.
Damn, that's cheap. I'll give this. You know what? I'm gonna set price completely aside on the rating, and I'm gonna say 7.5 on the wine.
That's a good rating.
Yeah.
That is a good rating. So, once again, favorite part, closing comments.
It's pretty good. Check it out.
Again, all that needs to be said has already been said. The Tidwell Taste Tour will return. Check us out.
Right.
Thank you for joining us. Yellowtail guys, hope you enjoyed this
They're
review.
checking us out if they're watching, so.
Yeah, you're right, it's a moot point. Check out the other videos.
Check out our videos.
Yeah.
Man.
Yellowtail guys, if you're watching, hope you enjoyed this, and we'll review more Yellowtail stuff in the future. Enjoy, and see you next time.